going to teach you a song called Frosty the Snowman. You may be familiar with Frosty the Snowman. Maybe you've seen the movie or read the book. It's a story about some children who build a snowman, and there are some magicians, or there's a magician in the area who's up to no good. And the wind blows his magic hat away and blows the hat right to where the children are building this snowman. And they decide to put the hat on top of the snowman's head. And then the magic of the magician's hat brings the snowman to life. And it's called Frosty the Snowman. And I'm going to teach you the song, and it goes like this. Let me just tell you what the words are first. It's a very long song, but we're going to shorten it a little bit. It goes like this. Frosty the Snowman. Let's pretend we're building the snowman. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul. So we're going to give him a smile, and that stands for jolly, happy soul. With a corncob pipe. So there was a corncob pipe, and they thought it would be funny to place it in his mouth. With a corncob pipe and a button nose. So they had a button available, and they used that for his nose. And two eyes made out of coal. And coal is something people used to use to heat their homes. It's kind of like if you've ever seen briquettes on a grill, the little black pieces of coal or briquettes. So it kind of looks like that. And two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. A fairy tale's just the adults would say, the children would say, oh, he came to life. And the adults said, no, he didn't. That's just a fairy tale. That's nothing but a story. So Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. And then we're going to say, Frosty the Snowman, there must have been some magic in that old silk hat. They found it was an old silk hat. It was a black top hat, but it was made of silk. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way. Now here he is on his way. Hurry on his way, so he's running away. But he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again one day. So it goes like this. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again one day. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. Now we're going to learn something, a new word, and the word is accompaniment. Accompaniment. When I sang Frosty just now, we didn't have any accompaniment because I sang it with, there was no music in the background. I wasn't playing the guitar. I wasn't playing the piano. It was just me singing alone. So there was no accompaniment. Now, accompaniment is kind of a big word. You can think of the word company, company. Maybe your mom or dad works for a company, or maybe you might think company, she might say, "Oh, company's coming over. Quick, pick up your toys off the floor. We're expecting some company." So think of the word company and then just put meant at the end. Company meant. And then there's an just before the whole word. So a company meant. And now we're going to sing it one last time, but we're going to have some accompaniment music in the background. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye, saying, "Don't you cry, I'll be back again one day." Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity